Yeah. So before starting, right, I'll give introduction about myself. Then we'll start with the course catalog part. My name is Ram. I have almost 13 years of experience. Complete 13 years into PostgreSQL database only. So first thing, I have started my career as a Teradata developer. I worked almost 6 months as a Teradata developer in 2012. So then, due to internal movement, actually, I moved to PostgreSQL. I took ownership. They proposed actually there is a new technology. If anyone come forward, something like that, there is a call from management. So that time I opted PostgreSQL. We do not have even proper website in 2012 during that time. But anyway, we struggled actually. 2012, I started working on PostgreSQL. 2016, I know the importance of PostgreSQL and I know this one actually, requirement of PostgreSQL. So I have started my training career parallelly in 2016. So 2000, this is almost 8th year. I have started giving training on PostgreSQL, almost 600 to 700 people. I provided training until now. This is 106 or some actually, something, yeah. Every year, minimum 12 batches actually, every year. 11 to 12 batches. Each batch will be 30 to 35 days. So that's about me. So whole 12 years into PostgreSQL only. In middle, I have started working on MySQL as well from last 6 years parallelly. PostgreSQL, MySQL, my core skills. I have worked on Oracle as well. I have good knowledge on Oracle, Greenplum as well, Redis also. I'm working on Aerospike as well. Now my role little bit like a architect level, but still my core skill is PostgreSQL. Secondary skill is MySQL. Yeah. Coming to this training part, it will be 30 to 35 days. Mostly 35 days actually. It's not completing 30 days. Current batch, right? Still I have one class pending. Last batch. I'm taking actually, I'm not going little bit hurry. I'm going bit slow. At the same time, I will go like a complete deeper. So once you join in any other company as a PostgreSQL DBA, you will never scold me. Ram, this topic not covered, Ram, that topic not covered, that kind of disturbance will not come. I'm sure on that part. So daily 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock class, 7 to 7:10 or 7:50, whatever it is, you are this one actually. Up to you, how much you will argue with me. 7 to argument will start from 7 o'clock. In middle, no disturbances until 7 o'clock. Daily after the class, right? You will get the video. You will get the notes. WhatsApp group will be there for discussion. You will get the Zoom link every day there itself. If you miss any class, right, you have to inform me. I missed this class so that, right, even though you are getting video, 1 minute, yeah. Next batch, you can attend that session as well. I will give you the interview questions, sample resume. Once you updated your resume, I'll review your resume. If any, this one is there, any suggestions or this one recommendations are there, I'll update you. That concept also there. And one more thing, this WhatsApp group will not be deleted actually. Don't think like a temporary. Every batch, one WhatsApp group will be there for discussion. It's a permanent one. And it kind of a job support also there. Job support in the sense, I'll not come to your call and I'll not do the like that support. You can text me in WhatsApp anything. For example, Ram, I'm facing issue here. For example, I went to interview, they asked me this kind of question. In office, they given one task actually, I am unable to proceed further, what to do, this kind of things actually. You can raise your concerns in the WhatsApp group at any point of time. I will answer in 5 to 10 minutes. First 5 to 10 minutes, I will wait within the group. Whether anyone will respond or not, I will wait actually. based on the criticality. Still, see, sometimes you will be in a incident, right? P1 incident kind of thing. In that time, immediately I will respond. If required, I'll call you. Sometimes only message will be enough. Sometimes call required. Immediately, I'll make a call actually. This is the nature of my training. Whatever the videos I'm sending, right? It's read-only permission. It's valid for 1.5 years. You cannot download. That videos will be available 1.5 years. But notes is there, right? From starting day to ending day, I will maintain same notes. One notes only. Every day I'll append it. Every day you will get in WhatsApp group. Okay. Coming to the course part, actually, we will cover completely PostgreSQL open source actually. Open source. Whatever I'm going to cover, right? It's open source PostgreSQL. I will cover in on-premises 28 to 29 days on premises Linux. After 29th day or 30th day, right? Whatever we discussed in on-premises, everything I'll move it to cloud. Nowadays, learning technology is one thing. Learning technology on multiple platforms is secondary thing. Most of the people, 90% of the people, they are asking implement in cloud only. They need cloud knowledge. That's the reason I'll give AWS one actually. Whatever we are discussing in this 29 days, right? Everything will be moved to cloud. If anyone is new to cloud, you no need to worry. I'll take care. If anyone new to Linux, no need to worry. Linux also will be taken care. Okay, MS SQL people, I saw 10 to 15 MS SQL people are there. You no need to worry. Linux part I will take care. Okay, I'll help you piece to piece in the Linux part. That's about me. And one more thing, you no need to keep any, this one actually, any doubts on the technical part. I'll give 200%. Only up to you. How much you will take it? That is first thing. Second thing, how much time you are spending on top of my class. See, even though I'm giving 200 efforts, right? No use. After the class, simply close the laptop. If you are leaving, right? No point of joining this class. Okay. People who are interested, people who has a necessity, people who are thinking to update their skill immediately. That kind of people only, it will be good. This training will be good. Okay, just for time pass, I learn now. We'll see later 6 months or 7 months. No hurry. Every month this batch will be there, right? You can come and join maybe August or September. Whenever you have an interest, whenever you have a requirement, right? By that time only come. No problem, okay? Yeah, that's it. Let me jump to the syllabus part. This is introduction about me and my training part. So I'll do one thing. What are the things we are going to cover as part of this training? I'll explain the course catalog. Give me a minute. I'll show you the course catalog. All are able to see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, Ram.
First thing, actually, this is course. Don't think like a, yeah, in Amirpet, we will take a one board, we'll open one PPT, read it. That kind of class don't expect here. If you join in any other company as a PostgreSQL DBA with 6 to 7 years experience, you no need to depend upon anyone. That is my intention. If you want to depend, you have to ping me only in the office, right? Hey, tell me how to do this. Tell me how to check this one. This kind of situation should not come to you. I prepared my course catalog like that. There is no difference between here and your real-time environment. I'm sure on that. Only server IP address will change. Other than that, not even single command will change. Okay. You no need to depend upon anyone. If you practice thoroughly, whatever I'm giving, right? Yeah. This training will be like that. First thing, 100% PostgreSQL certification, completion assistance. If you people have interest to clear the exam, right? Every day during the class, I will give you 3 to 4 classes. Hey, this question will come as part of this one certification. Like that, I'll make a note. I will not type this in my notepad, but you people, right, while watching video, you can gather all the questions. Whatever the questions 2 or 3 every day I'm giving, right, related to certification. At the end of the day, it will be 100 to 120 questions, so that almost 70% marks you can get in the certification. I will not share any dumps as part of regular class only. Then you people are all experienced. First thing, whenever you are planning to learn PostgreSQL, right? First, you should aware why PostgreSQL. To get more confidence, you should aware why PostgreSQL database. What is PostgreSQL? What is the history of PostgreSQL? That one you should aware actually. Maybe some of the people faced this issue already. If you say some answer, it will not work. You need to give some front-end details, some back-end details, some surroundings actually. If you are having 10 years, 12 years experience, from our side, management will not expect straightforward answer. Okay? 1 into 1, 1. They will not expect. From a 10 years experienced guy. They will expect some analysis, right? That's the reason, as you are going to learn PostgreSQL database, you should know the background of PostgreSQL. Why, how, when it came into the market. That is the first piece I'll cover. Second thing, right, as a DBA, you should understand the architecture of the database. Architecture of the database, end to end. For example, if one user executing the query, you will get the result set. If I ask some 3 years experience or 4 years experience guy, right? Hey, if you do select star from employee, what will happen? He will say, I will see output in my screen. If you say, right, with a 7 years, 8 years experience guy, okay, you go get out from the here. That kind of answer will come. So that is not the actual architecture, right? Select star from employee. From where user connected? From which client type user connected? User has permissions or not? User connection successfully authenticated or not? Then for this user, separate process ID created or not? Database side, which server process handling this connection authorization and authentication? After that, how the optimizer generating the plan? How the server process assigning the resources? How the data getting from the disk? How the data getting from the memory? How the data modifications happening? Whatever the transaction user doing, right? How internally tracking? This kind of things people will expect from you. Select star from employee, output on the screen, they will not expect from you. At least they can bear with this answer. 1 year experience guy. Even 2 years experience DB also, they should know database architecture end to end. Database architecture based on the query execution, based on the process flow, based on the memory allocation, based on number of processes involved for the whole activity. PostgreSQL architecture divided into 3 categories. One is general architecture, another one memory based architecture, third one process based architecture. Overall 4 days we will take PostgreSQL architecture. If you know end-to-end architecture, right, remaining comments go and Google actually. You no need to come to me if you know the architecture, but architecture is the main. If you know the basics, remaining things implementation, how much it is actually very simple, right? That's the reason I'll keep enough time on the architecture part. Almost we will spend 4 hours. That means 4 classes will spend on the architecture. 5th day, we will jump into the practical part. How to install Linux machine in your system. If you are not interested to install Linux machine in your system, how to create Linux machine in a AWS cloud environment, AWS cloud environment, right? First 1 year free. Anyone, I'll show you how to create the account, how to use the AWS for first 1 year for free of cost. So that you no need to create Linux machine in your local system for your daily practice. After creating the Linux machine for MS SQL people purpose, I will take 1 to 1.5 hours on the Linux basics completely. What are the Linux basics? As a PostgreSQL experienced DBA you need, right? I will cover all the Linux basics to support DBA activities. Separately, you no need to learn any Linux concepts. After that, we'll see what are the major PostgreSQL features, what are the most PostgreSQL data types, what is the difference between open source PostgreSQL and enterprise DB PostgreSQL, what are the extra benefits we will get with enterprise DB PostgreSQL, is there any difference in the installation of open source and enterprise DB PostgreSQL, these things will be covered, and what kind of vendors we have in market for the PostgreSQL. Open source PostgreSQL means who is the vendor? Anyone has idea? For open source PostgreSQL, who will be the vendor? For support, like Oracle Corporation, like Microsoft.
Is it enterprise DB?
I'm saying open source PostgreSQL. Good question. Good question.
PostgreSQL community.
Why they will support? You are not paying anything, Sanjay? Open source, right? You are not paying single rupee. Why they will support? If you are going with enterprise DB team will support. EDB Postgres, right? They will support. But you are doing open source here. So open source, actually, we have different companies. They will not have their own product. Just they are like a consultants. Okay. You need to get consultation from outside parties. I'll give the list of outside parties. So
but all the companies should not be support properly if it is open source. Then what is the use of going?
No. I'll come to that. I'll come to that. Okay. Yep. Don't worry. So yeah, every company should have some standards. They have to this one accept the license agreement, right? You will have a mutual agreement, right? They have to follow that. Yeah. Next, right? After this theory part, our 5th day or 6th day, almost 6th day, we will enter into the practical part. Installation, actually, okay? Database installation. Don't think, Ram, first day is not doing installation, second day not doing installation. What you will do with installation? You cannot do anything. Okay? First, you should understand the architecture. You should understand the basics. You should understand the things under the Linux completely. Then only, if I start with installation, it will be more effective. 6th day, I will start installation. Installation we can do in a 2 ways. One is source code installation. Another one, M installation. You can call M installation as a RPM installation. Some people will call it as a package installation. Okay, M, RPM, package. All the three same actually. Up to you what word you will use it. What I will do, what are the prerequisites to install the PostgreSQL software? That is one thing. What is the hardware requirement? Main thing, hardware requirement. I will show you, and then we'll start installation. Installation anyone can do. Proper uninstallation is mandatory, right? How to do the proper uninstallation, that thing also will be covered. After that only, how to create a data directory, how to initialize database, how to generate default data files, default configuration files for PostgreSQL, how to enable the services, auto startup and shutdown, common issues and troubleshooting during the installation, and enabling audit log also will be covered, enabling archive logging also will be covered, and understanding of transaction log. In PostgreSQL, right, transaction logs will be play very key role actually. How it is generating, what is the size of transaction log, how frequently it will rotate. Suppose if directory got filled 100%, right, how to handle that kind of situation, how to delete the old transaction log files. If keep on deleting, what will be the impact on the server, and benefits of maintenance activities, transaction ID explanation, how exactly it is managing. These kind of things actually we'll see. Okay. And let me second page, right? And this one, database logs actually. If anyone connected, what time he connected, why he connected, what kind of query executed, from which client IP he connected, that kind of details we'll see. Query analysis. If user running one query, right, back to back, complete details of the respective query, we will see that. And what are the metadata views? To understand the system, every database will give metadata views actually. I will cover all the metadata views. Metadata views itself, it will take 3 hours. End to end, I'll cover. Almost we have 120 to 130 metadata views. Each and every view I'll explain practically. I'll show you with examples actually, metadata views. After that, table spaces. How the space management happening in the PostgreSQL, that will be come up with a table spaces concept. I'll cover partitioning as well, database partitioning. We have different types of partitioning, like range partitioning, list partitioning. We have actually how the partitioning will be in place from PostgreSQL 10 version onwards. Until PostgreSQL 9.6, there is no automated partitioning concept in PostgreSQL, for your information. Until 9.6 version, it is manual only. If you want to do partitioning, right, manual option, some tricks are there. But 10 onwards, directly partition by keyword is there, right? That partition by keyword introduced in PostgreSQL 10, version 10 actually, okay? After that, data export and import. As a DBA, most of your work, right, I saw that almost like overall day, 5 to 10% of the work, it will go to data export and import. One user will come, one developer will come. Hey Ram, this is the query. Export data to file. Sometimes they will come, they will give the file. Ram, import this file to table. This kind of activities will come actually. Later, after that, I will jump into the PostgreSQL tools. See, when companies will understand this guy is a fresher or this guy is a experienced guy. Yeah, this guy has real-time experience. No, maybe this guy might learn somewhere and he came. How they will differentiate? Based on the tools, based on the terminology. What kind of tools you are aware, right? That is one thing. What kind of terminology you are using, that is the second thing. So PG Badger, that tool you must know. I will cover PG Badger completely. PG pool only theory I will cover. We will cover PG admin. PG admin graphical tool is there, right? I will cover PG bench as well. PG bench means it will estimate the capacity of database. Maximum how much load we can run on the database. Up to what level it will give a good response time. We will get a good latency average. That kind of details we can get with a PG bench. Then I'll cover PG bouncer. It is for connection pooling. There is a concept called reserved connections, right? Nowadays, everywhere reserved connections became mandatory. Without reserved connections, right, no one is running the database. If you run with reserved connections, what is the benefit actually? Anyone aware? If you run database with reserved connections, like a connection pooling concept, what is the benefit?
So there won't be any overhead of CPU and memory.
Correct. There will be no overhead on the CPU and the IO also. Why? One time it will create the process IDs, connection IDs, right? For you, one time it will create, you can come and use actually. So during the actual operations, you no need to create connection again. This will reduce the overhead on PostgreSQL server process. You will get a lot of benefit actually due to PG bouncer with a connection pooling feature. Next one, PG activity. To monitor the database, we are running individual queries. Instead of individual queries, if you install software called PG activity, it will give complete overview, system overview. Like in a good this one presentation mode, it will give actually PG activity will be covered. And Nagios tool, normally every time I'll cover practically, but once I change it to Mac laptop, it became difficult. But this time I'll give you Nagios as well. IBM people aware of this one, Nagios. So Nagios monitoring tool, how to set up in your machine, how to set up the alerting, that one will be covered actually. Okay, these are the tools I'll cover. PG pool and Datadog I'll give theory. Remaining all I'll give the practical one. And one more excellent tool actually, auto failover extension. There is a tool called auto failover extension. That means it will maintain the PostgreSQL database servers in a cluster mode. Anyone knows what is cluster mode? What is replication? Both are same. See, 1 minute. I'm giving 3 points here. One is replication. One master, two replica servers. Okay. Second thing, I am saying these three are part of cluster. Okay. These three are part of cluster. So both are same or different.
I mean, it's a kind of same only. Because again, somewhere, our logs are being transferred to the replica servers.
Anyone?
No, it's different actually. In replica, only the changes will be reflecting. But in cluster, we can point out to that particular node and run it if the primary node is down.
Gautam, you are almost on track. This one, Suman, right? Suman or Samit. You are also correct. But see, normally replication, you should not call it as a cluster. Okay. Replication means master will be there, replicas will be there. In case of master down, right? Manually, you need to go to the replica. You need to promote it as a master.
Right.
That one not a cluster. Okay. Cluster in the sense, if master down, right, automatically cluster itself should promote the one of the replica as a master. That is cluster mechanism. Everyone looks for cluster setup, not the replication in real time, right? If you say, hey, I know how to build replication, okay, then how you are handling failover? First question will come immediately. Okay, how you are handling failover? Then if you see left side and right side, right, no use. So always you should know the cluster mechanism, cluster mode. So what I will do, I will build the replication, one master, two replicas. At the same time, cluster mechanism I will implement. 3 node cluster, one master, two replica servers in the cluster with using auto failover extension software. Okay. Next one, very important thing, 20 to 25% of the work daily. Almost on average 50 to 60% companies, on average 20 to 25% work of DBA will go to backup and restore, logical backup and restore. See carefully, not physical backup. We have two types of backups, logical backup and physical backup, right? In logical backup, I will cover PG dump, PG dump all, PG restore, PSQL restore. Almost 20 to 25 scenarios I will cover. Whatever the scenario, either from client side, either from development side, let it come. You no need to worry. I will cover 20 to 25 backup and restore scenarios in the logical backup. Okay. You can say sometimes data refresh, right? Hey, I'm doing data refresh activity. I'm doing data migration activity. I'm taking ad hoc backup. I'm doing ad hoc restore. These kind of points you will use, right? Sometimes each and everything will be in your plate. Up to you whether you will eat or not. Okay. This one backup wise, no one can question you in interview. I'm sure on that part. All the ways will be covered. Next, I will jump into the physical backup. Physical backup is your daily backup. For every database system, some standard backup strategy should be there, right? For that, in PostgreSQL, we have a daily backup or incremental backup, whatever it is. We have an option called PG base backup actually. How to take a base backup? Ad hoc basis. how to schedule it. Daily your backup should run, right, to keep your database at secure. So I will define a proper backup strategy. You can follow the same standard actually in your production environment. Next one, come this one. Your 20 to 25% work on the backup and restore, right? At the same time, 10 to 15% you should spend on maintenance activities every day, whether really requirement is there or not, that is secondary thing. You need to keep an eye on the maintenance. Yesterday, that only caused issue for me. I know 200% actually what to do the maintenance activities. But thing is, due to the critical situation, right? I didn't realize it. I gone through that. 10% only stale statistics. I realized it, but somehow I diverted actually. Okay, 10% statistics only loss, right? So there will be no problem. I thought like that. But at the end, almost after 7 or 8 hours, we realized and I updated the statistics. Then 50% of the issue resolved. On top of that, again, I have done one more round of statistics for the different objects. Hope today it will fix it, that the off piece as well. So maintenance activities, we should be very careful whether necessity is there or not. Second thing, you keep a best practice. Daily you should do that. What is maintenance activity for your bike or car? Why you will do servicing? Any idea? If they say, right, hey, 3 months once you have to do servicing. Why you will do servicing? For the car.
Better performance.
To avoid breakdown.
First thing, better performance, to avoid the breakdown, to avoid the resources wastage. If you are not doing servicing or maintenance on time, right, it will drink your petrol like anything actually, like a mango juice. Okay, that is the problem. We are doing maintenance activities, right? Here also, to keep your database secure, to keep your database safe, to keep your database in a good position with a good performance metrics, we have an option called maintenance activities. So PostgreSQL itself provided some maintenance activities. Vacuum, analyze, vacuum full, vacuum freeze, reindex, okay? Enabling archive mode, managing the archive files, enabling audit logs, managing the audit logs. These kind of activities are there. But pure standard operations, standard maintenance activities, vacuum, analyze, vacuum full, vacuum free. So what purposes I told, in which case we will use this one? For what purpose we will use this one in database?
To improve the performance of the DB.
To improve performance, to
The
avoid the
transaction.
error issues, to keep the database safe and secure. One more important thing, to reclaim the
Transaction backup.
wasted space. To reclaim the wasted space. For example, I have a 100 GB table. One table size 100 GB. Developers or whatever it is, application team, they deleted 50 GB data. Once 50 GB data deleted, how much space you should recover automatically? Your expectation? Out of 100 GB, if I delete 50 GB data, right? If I delete 50 GB data, how much space should recover?
50 GB.
50 GB. But in PostgreSQL, MySQL, Oracle, it will not happen. You know, anyone know this one?
So without vacuum operation,
Yeah.
we can't change the,
No,
Correct.
Sumant, no vacuum. Sumant or Sanjay, no vacuum. It's not vacuum. Yeah. So see, automatic reclaim not there. You have to run the vacuum full. Vacuum full. It will redistribute the data by creating a new data file. It will drop your old data file. It requires downtime. It will apply exclusive lock on your table. Okay. So we'll see what is vacuum, what is analyze, what is vacuum full, what is reindex, everything will be covered actually. Okay. Practically, not theory.
very resource intensive operations, right? So vacuum analyze.
Everything solution will be there, right? Every disease have a treatment. As a DBA, for every this one, right? black hole or every drawback, you should have some solution, right? We have solution for everything. It's not a performance insensitive, okay? Vacuum analyze, it is not performance intensive actually. It will not consume your resources, but vacuum full, you are correct. That also, it will not make any impact on the, it will not make more impact actually. I mean, more impact is different. Affordable impact is this one, right? Impact is different. Vacuum, analyze, vacuum full, P and X. All the four will be designed as a with affordable impact. 5 to 6% CPU it will consume. That's it. It will not more than that.
But vacuum full should not be run every time, right?
Downtime, right? I told downtime, right?
I mean,
Vacuum full means
yeah.
for the respective table, it's downtime. Exclusive lock will be applied, right? I'll give more
Yeah,
details during the actual session. Yep. You need to send a communication to the respective team. Hey team, this table, I'm seeing this much unused space or like this much bloat. Table size 100 GB, but out of 100 GB, 50 GB no data. Why you are still keeping that one? So I need a window. During that window, you don't use this table for any operation. If you use also, it will be not accessible. Like that, we will send a clear-cut communication, right? That part is important. As a DBA, doing activity, it's a matter of minutes, 3 minutes or 5 minutes. Sending communication, giving information to the respective stakeholders who are having involvement with the table, right? Table or instance. We need to send a proper communication. We need to choose a proper window for the implementation. That is important thing. As a DBA, more like a TPM work. TPM.
Sir, in vacuum full, can we define the tables? Like, let's say that we need to do this operations only on few tables. Is it possible?
Yes, right. Otherwise, for example, out of 100 tables, one table only getting bloated. Out of 100, one table getting bloated. If you do all 100 tables vacuum full, what is the use, right? No point. So we have an option,
Okay,
you can find it. Which table requires vacuum full? I will give you the query in our regular class, right? Yep.
What about transaction wraparound issue that we need to like vacuum? Normal vacuum it will be enough, right?
See, if you do vacuum on time, wraparound vacuum will not come. When wraparound vacuum will come, you are not doing vacuum on time, but operations you are doing fully. That situation you will get wraparound situation, right?
So auto vacuum will take care of it,
Auto vacuum, busy tables, it will skip, right?
right?
I'll
So
do
we
one
need
thing.
to run the vacuum.
I'll do one thing actually. Normally, it's part of maintenance activity class. This time I should not disturb others. For example, everyone question is this one, RAM, auto vacuum enabled. Automatically, it should take care about vacuum and analyze. Again, why you are asking about running manual vacuum, running manual analyze? Yeah, that is required. For busy systems required, even though you have enabled auto vacuum, right? Running vacuum and analyze like a regular fashion, every day once or weekly once. I will give you the design in the main class, okay? That time you will understand. Even though auto vacuum enabled, still why we need manual vacuum and analyze, you will understand, okay?
Okay.
Next, if you go to any interview, don't say, most of the people has this trick actually. I am part of interview panel. I never get a chance to work on this concept. As a DBA, you should not say 4 or 5 areas. I did not get a chance to work. The thing is backup and restore, database installation and configuration and uninstallation, database maintenance activities, database major upgrade, minor upgrade, database batching, replication and high availability. These 6 or 7 concepts, right? You should not say, I never get a chance to work. If you say, I never get a chance to work on these concepts means, I will decide actually myself. This guy not a genuine. He landed somewhere and he came back. Came for interview. Okay? Try to focus on these 7 to 8 areas. That is enough. Everyone will think like, yeah, this guy might be having more experience. Okay, like that. So database major upgrade, major version actually. one version to another version, one major version. For example, PostgreSQL 10 to 11, major version. 11 to 12, 12 to 13. That is major version upgrade. I will cover the major version upgrade, at the same time minor version upgrade. I will explain in PostgreSQL how we are achieving patching concept with minor upgrade. These things will cover. Upgrade anyone can do. Even my daughter also will do. If I give the steps, PostgreSQL, that much easy concept, right? Third standard, she also can do. But the thing is, if really required, right, you need to do rollback. Seamless rollback. That means it should be reliable solution. Within 2 minutes, you should roll back. For example, you have upgraded 12 to 13. If there is a question from developers, hey, so and so product, this version not supporting my application, please roll back it. Within 2 minutes, you should be capable to roll back it. That kind of rollback process will be explained and shown practically in our class. Database major upgrade, minor upgrade. Next one. This is the one most of the people, they have still severing. Even 5-6 years experience, 7 years experience in PostgreSQL, right? Still they have this one actually. Fear on this replication part. I will cover replication end to end. 4 hours it will take. End to end. What is replication? How many types of replication? How many ways of replication? Okay, one master, 2 replicas. At the same time, cascading replication. We have actually multi-standby replication, cascading replication, logical replication. To avoid the replication breaks, you have a replication slots concept. Once replication broken, how to sync the node back again without rebuilding. For that, we have a utility called pg_rewind. And on top of that, actually, I will build the cluster as well. First, we will go with the replication setup. Normal replication setup. One master, 1 replica. One master, 2 replicas. Like that, we'll do first. Manual failover will do. In case of master down, right? How manually promote the one of the replica. After that, then only I will jump into the cluster mode. First, if you know complete understanding about replication failover and all, right? Then I will jump into the auto failover extension software. This one we will call it as a HA tool. For high availability, one tool should be there, right? Auto failover is one of the HA tool. Meanwhile, what I will do, I will directly not cover the auto failover extension HA tool. I will give you some background about what are the HA tools available in the industry, like EFM, Patroni, Rep Manager. That information I will give. What are the rollbacks with that? I'll share that. Then only I will implement the auto failover extension. What are the extra benefits with auto failover extension software? Then we will implement that one. Okay. Failover, switch over, failback, node rejoining, right? Failed node, you can add it to cluster again. That is fail backup, failback or node rejoining. This concept will cover. And I will cover one more thing actually. If you are in a cluster mode, one master, 2 replicas, how to upgrade the replicas, how to upgrade the master if you are in a cluster mode, that concept also will be covered in the replication. Okay. Next one, after the replication, we need to spend enough time. 4 hours actually. I will spend 4 hours. Sometimes 4.5 hours also it will take. But you should know end to end and each and everything in the replication. That is what my expectation. Next one, partitioning. You may think, hey, Ram, we are DBS, right? Why we need to create partitioning? Developers will take care. Yeah. Normally, it is the responsibility of developer. But what is happening if developer don't know anything? He is writing some wrong syntax. He will try to execute, it will fail. Anyone has any idea? Normally, if developer, right, is doing something, if it fails, whom he will reach immediately? Any developer. Whom he will reach immediately?
DBA.
Someone given different answer other than DBA. Who is that?
DBA or Linux team? I asked.
Yeah, why Linux team, Srini? If he is facing some issue, why he will reach Linux team?
No, I am thinking the Linux team will do some partition and all, right?
No. That partitioning, you are going too deeper. You are going into volume prospective, right? I'm talking
Yes,
about table level partitioning.
Okay. Sorry.
No issue. Yeah, understanding is correct only. Your understanding. You are pointing to this one, right? Volumes part. That is good only. But right, database developer, right? If he's facing some issue, some people I saw actually, they will not even think what is the error message. Some red color will appear on the screen, right? If red color appears, this is DBA mistake only. DBA done big crime. That's the reason I'm facing this issue. After thoroughly you are checking, right? Spelling error. FROM is there, right? From sometimes they will write FMOR. That is also our mistake only. If they are doing typo error, right? It is our mistake. That is the reason as a DBA, even though it is not related to you, still you should know actually what is what. If you know this is a syntax error, then only you can answer to them, right? You cannot Google this one, a syntax is correct or not, you cannot ask the Google for the respective query. So that you should understand the concept. What is partitioning? How to create a partition on the existing table? How to create a partition on new tables? How to manage the partitions? How to back up partition tables if really required? How to perform the maintenance activities on the partition tables? How to attach the partition? How to detach the partition? And that kind of this one things you should aware actually. I will cover all the things practically, partitioning part, okay? All these things, whatever I just now I spoke, right? Everything will be covered practically, partitioning. Then performance tuning also. Most of the working people know this impact of performance tuning. Why it is taking time? Why it is consuming resources? What can I do? User level, can I do anything? Object level, can I do anything? With respect to query, anything we can do? With respect to operating system, we can do anything, right? So operating system, all the layers, one by one, OS level, user level, query level, DB level, what are the things you can do? Query designing part. If developers written the query in a bad design standard, how to do? How to identify that? Overall for the system, if you want to give a standard configuration, how to do that? These kind of things will be covered in the performance tuning class actually. Performance tuning class, after this class, right, you no need to worry. You will get lot of confidence after our training, okay? Next concept, ACID properties. Every RDBMS database will support ACID properties. For experienced people, right, they are not asking how to take backup, what is the pg dump command, when I can use pg restore command, that kind of questions they are not asking. What is ACID properties? How internally it is helping to PostgreSQL. What is MVCC? Anyone has idea what is MVCC?
Multi-version concurrency control.
Multi-versioning concurrency control. What exactly it is?
It won't delete the particular tuple row or update. If we are doing, it will create a new row and keep the old one.
Correct. Excellent. See, multi-versioning, the name itself there, right? Like Aparchit do. Multi-versioning. For example, if one table, if you are deleting one record, right, the old record will be marked as a version 1. What are the new record you are inserting, right? It will be marked as a version 2. Hey, this one, previous my state, it is 1. My state version 1. Now my state version 2. Something like that actually. You will have some tracking kind of thing. Old value, new value. In case of rollback required, how to go to previous version. First thing, DB level, how the versioning details are updating. That concept we will call it as MVCC. Earlier I thought, okay, who will ask MVCC? Theory concept only, right? Who will ask question? Recently, I helped one of our guy actually for this one interview part. They are asking. They asked actually what is ACID properties, what is MVCC. Luckily, I was there. So I know good amount of details related to MVCC and ACID properties. I given. Don't take light. Whatever the miscellaneous concepts are there, right? MVCC, ACID properties, types of joins. Maybe you might learn your beginning of the career, right? Types of joins you must aware every DBA. Inner join, left outer join, right outer join, product join, in all the way, how the data will be handled, in which join, what kind of data will come, you should aware actually. Anyone has idea? In inner join, if I am doing join between two tables with the inner join, what kind of data will be the output? Inner join.
Only the common data between two tables.
Common.
Excellent. Common records, right? Only common records will be printed. One table has 10 records. One table has 2 records. If product join happening due to some reason, product join happening, how many records it will print? Minimum.
But we have nested loop join,
No.
all these join, hash join, all these, those are important.
No need actually. This one, right? Hashing and nested concept actually internally optimizer will decide actually during the execution plan. Our side, you cannot do nested join, hash join with the keywords, right? You will use either inner join or either left join, left outer join, either right outer join from your side. But during execution plan generation, right? Optimizer will decide actually. Can I go with the inner join? Can I go with the nested loop? Optimizer will decide actually internally.
Yeah, as per the query, it will decide whether it's go.
It will decide.
Goes to, but we should understand when it will go. And
for example, see, I'll give you one example. I can do employee table E, employee table inner join department, employee table left outer join department. I can directly type the join keyword, but if you come to nested join and hash joins, right? This is the internal mechanism. You don't have option to,
But as per the syntax, whichever we are using it, when it will go to nested loop join, when it will go to hash join, all this we should know.
Correct. Right? That things, right? That things how you will understand while generating explain plan, right? For the given queries, we will generate explain plan. By that time, you will come to know. I will give you the reasons in which case it will go to hash join, in which case it will go to nested loop. That one we will cover during the explain plan. Okay.
Sir, for your primary question, it should return minimum 2 records.
Product join 10 into
Yes.
one table 10, one table 2. If it leads to product join, right, it will print 20 records. Minimum 20, maximum up to that. It will keep on print the duplicate data. Product join.
For the inner join, you are saying.
Sorry. Product join, I'm saying. Product join, complete duplicate data. Same data, I given 10 rupees and I given 2 rupees. Normally, what is our expectation? 12 rupees, right? Together.
Right.
12 rupees. Sometimes it will be a different way. I given 10 rupees. I given 10 rupees, right? Within 10 rupees only, hey, you take 2 rupees. Common 2 rupees. So whether it will be 10 rupees or 12 rupees, that's it, right? That is our expectation. But 10 rupees plus 2 rupees, if it is displaying 20 rupees, it is correct or wrong?
Wrong.
Wrong, right?
Like
Clear
both
cut wrong actually. What it is doing, that 2 rupees is there, right? Multiple times they are counting. So no use, right? No use actually. One note, one coin, if you count more number of times, what is the benefit? So always we will try to do the avoid the product join. So tuning main concept actually we need to try to eliminate the product join as well. In tuning class we will discuss that one. Next one, row level security. Yeah, this is pure development concept. Even though we don't know, right, still they are not leaving DBA team. Hey, I need row level security. I need to mask the data. One table is there, except super user, no one should see that data. One table is there, it has 10 columns, only one column should visible. One column should visible to Suman, one column should visible to Sampath. Like this, they are asking actually different kind of requirements. For that, we have a concept called row level security. It will completely mask the data. If anyone selecting, it will not display any records except super user. On top of that, for specific users, you can define this user can see this much data. This user can see this much data. Like that, you can create a policy. Enabling row level security is one thing. For the row level security, creating respective for policies, different thing actually. 2 things are there. I'll show you how to create a policy, how to enable row level security as well. Next one, Extensions you must aware actually. Extensions. The name itself extension, right? Normally with PostgreSQL software, we are getting features like other databases. Backups, restores, table spaces, partitionings, upgrades. That kind of things you are getting already. Maintenance activities you are getting. On top of that, PostgreSQL given one option. Earlier during their design, they have not included some features. For that, they released like a concept called extensions, extra features. Features which are not part of original software, you can get as an extra feature. That one we will call it as a extension. Ram, I'll go with the default software installation. Yeah, you can go. You will not get all features. If you want additional features, you have to go with the extensions on top of your software. You need to go with the extensions. Some important extensions I am covering actually: password check, DB link extension, PG stat statements, PG activity, PG underscore top, PG underscore buffer cache. This time I extended actually. I have added another 4 or 5 extensions. PG buffer cache and PG hypo PG, PG hypo PG, and some other extensions also I have added, which will be useful for your monitoring purpose actually. After that, I'll cover Oracle to PostgreSQL migration actually. Oracle on-premises to PostgreSQL on-premises, how we can do the migration. What are the type of migrations available? Oracle on-premises to AWS, RDS, how to migrate, the complete process I'll give. It is a paid one, right? Oracle DMS and Oracle SCT, AWS schema conversion tool, AWS migrate DMS, data migration service toolkit. Both are licensed. DMS is licensed, schema conversion tool free only. That's the reason I cannot show demo actually. Oracle to PostgreSQL migration demo I will cover based on the situations. If I have a Oracle software ready by that time, I'll show you this practically. Otherwise, I'll give you end-to-end details. If you are in a situation to do the migration, right? What all are the things need to perform, including each and every implementation step, I'll give this one.
We are actually required to perform migration from DB2 to GCP PostgreSQL, but there is no tool.
No tool.
Like DMS. Yeah, so we are facing, difficulties migrating to GCP Cloud SQL.
They are not helping anywhere. They will help, right? GCP team.
GCP team, but there is no tool like for Oracle.
No.
It's available DMS and
No. Actually, like in AWS, we have this one, right? SCT and DMS, right?
yeah.
GCP don't have their own tools.
It is available for DB2. It's not available.
DB2, it's not the target for migration. To say frankly, business is very less, right? DB2 business very less.
Not target.
No.
From DB2 to Postgres. I'm doing. We are doing.
Most of the people, why they are implementing tools Oracle to PostgreSQL? If straightforward, if you ask me, lot of tools available for Oracle to Postgres. Why? 90% target is Oracle. Oracle to move to PostgreSQL. That's the reason tools implemented. But
Right.
also no specific tools. DB2 also no specific tools. You need to keep your hard work.
I think we have in AWS and Azure for migrating DB2 to Postgres, DMS and schema conversion. But GCP, they don't have for DB2. For Oracle SQL Server, they have.
They completely taken light, I think, DB2. Yeah.
I think they are implementing. So we need to we can take the CSV file from table from DB2 and use it in PostgreSQL.
Yeah, can see what we will do. For example, right? For MS SQL, also earlier you used to do something, but first you need to fix the structure part first. If structure part fixed, right? If you are okay with the downtime, if you are affordable with downtime, take the dump in a Excel format, only data export.
CSV format, okay.
Data export import, same in everywhere. Every database will support data export import. Today also I covered, right? One concept, data export and import. Only data. That one can do. You can do.
Okay, in CSV format, we can do, there will be no formatting issues and
No issue, no issue.
lob columns.
Mm-mm. Blob one, we have some, this one, right? Blob one have some limitations.
1 GB only, it will be, size will be 1 GB.
Overall database 1 GB.
I mean, for PostgreSQL, it is 1 GB maximum size byte here, lobs. For
Okay.
DB2, it is 2 GB.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'll check actually DB2 part, right? We never checked this area. I will,
similar to
I
Oracle
can give
only.
some suggestion if I
Okay,
can
sure.
give some suggestion. Yeah. One more thing. Now, almost we are done on premises, right? Then everything I'll move it to AWS. Yeah, without cloud environment, you cannot survive outside. I'm sure on that. One of the, at least one cloud. One cloud means don't learn some IBM Bluemix and all. You should learn popular one, either AWS or GCP or Azure, Microsoft one. Out of these three, right? You should learn one. I will cover RDS completely. You no need to worry. How to create account, how to create a database instance, how to upgrade it, how to make parameter group changes, how to make security group role changes, everything, how to take the backup, how to do point in time recovery, how to restore the snapshot, everything will be covered in the AWS RDS. Whatever we spent 29 to 30 days in the on-premises, everything will be implemented in the cloud environment.
It will be similar to GCP, right?
GCP, RDS, both are 100% this one, similar. GCP,
GCP.
RDS. GCP, RDS, Aurora, these three. Azure also little bit actually, little bit difference Azure. That also same. So apart from this one, right, user access management actually, that is the main thing. That one not listed in the course catalog. User access management. How to create a user, how to reset passwords, how to set some attributes for the user, additional features giving. That one will be covered actually, user access management completely. That one I have not mentioned in the course catalog. Yeah, that's it about course catalog. So tomorrow onwards, we will jump into regular classes actually. Now today, either syllabus part or if you think some topic missed, let me know. I'll
So
give
from
explanation. Yep.
so in AWS RDS, if we are restoring from one source to another target, okay, from for example pre-prod to SIT. If we want to keep users roles whatever is there in the target before restoring log, we cannot take pg underscore dump all that roles backup and restore, I mean keep it and restore later after the database restore. So how will it happen in, how can we do it in cloud?
What is your requirement? Your requirement exact higher
Source to
environment
target we are
data.
restoring
You
complete.
have snapshot, right? You have snapshot.
Correct,
That
but
snapshot,
roles and users will be replaced, right?
snapshot complete. Yeah, correct.
But the target should have the same roles and users and whatever created setup.
No need, right? See, one thing here, if you want same environment, same instance as a source, right? Directly you can restore snapshot, users, passwords, everything will be same. No RAM, I need only data backup. User should be same. In that case, right? You have to take this one, PG dump only.
Okay.
AWS RDS PG dump will support.
Yeah. PG dump at the database level, we have to restore everything.
Yeah, every database you take but backup, then restore it using PG restore.
So users and roles will be taken.
No. You see, your question might be not clear or I'm not understanding properly. Let me give you one thing. For example, correct me if it something is not correct. Just a minute. For example, you are saying this is your source. In this source, you have a database one, DB1 is there in this source. You have a user, U1, U2 is there. So this is my understanding. You correct me if it is not correct. So here, right, in this already users you have actually user U4 and U5. Now your intention actually should not disturb the users. Only DB1 database you need. In that case, right, I will take PG dump.
Okay.
Then I
So-
will restore, PG restore, right? I will use PG restore here. It will not disturb your users actually. Only thing, here I'll do PG restore, right? PG restore.
Also, there is no other way, a shortcut. Just I'm asking.
Shortcut means how you want.
Look, through snapshot only, keep the user's roles whichever.
No, this is dump and restore, right? If you go with the same thing actually, snapshot, right? If you have taken snapshot,
But the problem is only most of the times they will take only snapshots, right?
no, requirement is different, right? See, I clearly told here, for example, this one. If you are going with a snapshot, right? U4, U5, nothing. It is exact copy of this one.
Correct, understand.
So your requirement should be clear. You need U4, U5, then go with PG dump and restore. I don't want anything. I need exact copy, go with snapshot.
But if we don't have a database level backup, Ram, then
You can
because
take dump, right?
usually
No. If no backup, you can take dump, right?
yeah, from source we will take correct.
Data
So
refresh means what exactly? They need latest data. For example, if they need today data, go and take dump.
correct, right.
This is anyway. This is daily snapshot will be there, right? This is daily backup. You no need to take. Already snapshot will be available. Daily backups. This.
Okay. So in PG restore, we need to use some option to owners and
Yeah, we will see that. Yeah.
okay. Right.
We'll see that during dump and restore class. Otherwise, other people will confuse. Yeah. Any questions on the syllabus part? Anyone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
are
So
we
can we create?
installing on Windows?
Windows, I will not install. But I'll tell you, it's a straightforward one. Windows. Our complete class will be Linux. Linux, AWS, RDS. For MS SQL people purpose, I am covering PG admin as well. PG admin graphical tool, right, on Windows.
Yeah, why? Because means if we are going to another environment, in that environment, if we have Windows databases.
Yeah. Agree, but for
Yeah.
your information, right? PostgreSQL 99.9 Linux only.
Okay.
It's a open source, right? It's a open source. Security wise, we should be very strict. For that, we are choosing Linux only.
Okay.
Ram, I have one question. Can we restore the gunzip file in Windows environment or only in Linux?
Dump and restore were same. See, for example, right? You are depositing money in Andhra Bank. You are depositing money in the SBI Bank. Net banking, is there any difference? Withdrawal, any difference? Deposit, any difference? Where I'm installing the software, during the installation only different. During installation process, but remaining, right? This is dump and restore PostgreSQL behavior, not a Windows one. Here.
No. I am asking gunzip files, the extraction and loading, right? In Linux, some other commands is there. Same
Gunzip is
syntax will work
related to
in
Linux,
Windows.
right? Gunzip related to Linux. Zip related to Windows. That you should clear. Linux also.
Yeah, but
zip.
gunzip cannot restore in Windows. No?
If your Windows has software, right? Gunzip only Linux, right? That is Linux one, Linux dump file.
Okay.
You do
Format
one
will
thing.
be different.
You do one
Format.
thing. You do one thing. Place that dump file in any Linux server. You unzip it first. After
Okay.
unzip, right? It is plain SQL file, right? After unzip.
Okay. That we have to copy to the Windows server then. Okay. We have a requirement. So
yeah, correct. Yep.
So can we create the cluster
Thank
also?
you.
Sorry?
Yeah,
Can we create the cluster?
Hey, one by one. Nikhil?
Yeah, can we create the cluster, sir, also? You are telling us how to create the PostgreSQL cluster.
Yeah, I will create.
Our
3-node cluster I will create.
Yeah.
3-node cluster.
And replication also.
3-node cluster plus monitor node, total 4 nodes. With 4 nodes, I implement auto failover extension.
Oh,
Sir, one more thing. Sir, in the crowd part, can we add the parameter group details as well? Because it plays a very crucial role, right?
Yeah, I will cover that one, right?
Yeah, in the RDS Postgres.
No. Yeah, I will cover that, right? How to create a custom parameter group, how to change the parameters. I will cover in RDS, right? It's part of syllabus.
And sir, also like what are the types of, there are some multiple types of parameters there, right? More than 300. So
Yeah.
which all are important where we can make the changes there, right? For the better performance.
You missed, I think. You missed, I think. I told that already. If someone given first system to you, what are the parameters you need to tune? I told I'll cover, right?
Okay, great, sir, great.
If someone given first system, hey, this one, optimize this system, then minimum 15 to 20 parameters mandate, right?
Yeah.
That parameters, how to do that? I will give that one. I'll give that.
Okay, okay.
Ram, to take the database backups, right? So is there any backup tool or we have to rely on cron tab? So how to do the backups?
I know where you are coming. I know. Any this one. HP storage
Barman.
kind of thing. Yeah, like that you are expecting, right? No. We are directly using this one. No outside tools actually. We are using PG dump and PG restore, PG base backup. I will cover these things only. We have lot of tools for incremental backup. Barman is there, PG backrest is there, UDB bot is there, but 17 onwards, no need ever anything. PostgreSQL supporting incremental backup. You no need to go to any outside tool.
No, to schedule the regular backups, right?
Base backup. We will use the base backup in a cron.
Okay.
Incremental backup is also available part of the base installation from.
Which one?
Incremental backup.
PostgreSQL until 16, no incremental backup concept. Until 16, with the existing software, not possible. Only doable with either bot or PG backrest or barman. Some outside tools. These are the 3 outside tools. Until 16. So 17, they introduced direct incremental backup. 17 already came into the market. Beta
17 means currently the version is 16. Right?
Current version 16, 17 beta phase. Beta version 1, version 2 already released already.
So from 17 version, we have incremental backup also.
Correct.
But I think everybody is using only 15 or 16.
Yep.
In cloud 15 and
Cloud, you don't need to bother anything. Cloud already snapshots incremental only. Cloud, you don't have much right with the backups. They are taking care.
So, hi, Ram sir.
Yeah, Rohini, tell me.
Yeah, so I have a project. The DB22, they have migrated to PostgreSQL Azure. Now, my role is performance tuning. As you said, that nested loop thing we can find out. So, in this query, it is going to the nested loop, and the cost is really taking more.
Rohini, you ping me.
Yeah.
You WhatsApp.
Yes. Okay. Do you? I mean, I don't have your number, sir.
WhatsApp number you have, right? You can, yeah. How you got the link?
Your brother.
Yeah. He will share. You ping to him. He will share my.
Okay, thank you, Ram sir.
Yeah, Rambabu, and one more thing. Is there any migration that means Postgres to any other database like that?
Everyone coming to PostgreSQL, you are talking about reverse migration, right? Now in the top layer PostgreSQL, right? So that what they should take care actually. For example, you are going beyond, right? So no specific tools actually. Oracle has Golden Gate. Golden Gate will support reverse one. Both the sides it will cross replication. It will support Oracle. I am not sure MS SQL and MySQL.
Why? Because sometimes it's dependent on project and everything. Correct. Their security and.
Normally, right? See how the rollback plan will be. No one will completely break the replication. Even though you are going live, right? For example, if I'm going live today, next 1 month, I'll do the writes in both. I'll do in Oracle and PostgreSQL, both I'll do. I don't know, right? When I need to roll back. Dual write operation is there. So they will do the writes into Oracle and PostgreSQL, even though they done cutover. After 1 month, if all good with PostgreSQL, then they completely cut this one. They will stop writing into the both. You got my point, right? Today you migrated to PostgreSQL completely. It is live. That means they will not ignore Oracle. They will do dual write. So whatever insert update deletes coming, right? Application they will do dual write. So all the time, whatever the data you have in PostgreSQL, you will have in the Oracle as well. It's burden, but they will maintain. If you need this one, right, exact rollback plan, no option. You will maintain for that time. If all good after 1 month, 2 months, then they will completely stop this writing into Oracle. They will using only PostgreSQL like that.
Oh, that is the strategy dual right they were using, Ram.
Everyone will do same thing. How come in banking sector, right? Blindly.
Yeah, that's what actually I was thinking how to roll back because replicate that Golden Gate or CDC replication that is very difficult to roll back. And
yeah.
so dual right, okay. But if they say like if it is not possible to do
Why
the
dual write not possible? Just updating the connection string. Every database will support. I know that. Dual support, yeah.
So, but
they are not doing right. Earlier you are writing to Oracle. Now you are writing to PostgreSQL. Why can't you write two places? It's easy, right?
Are you training in this case? Dual write like that?
No, how come I will do? Engineering team will do, right? Developers will do, right? This one.
Okay.
And our side only database usernames and permissions will grant. That I am giving overview.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ram, I have one different requirement actually in my company. They placed in a new project. So databases are hosted in AWS cloud. Now they want to migrate the Postgres database to Linux server. So as per my assumption, we can use pgdump and pg restore. So is there any other way to do efficiently?
One thing, EC2, one thing. They are asking actually EC2 based one or complete out of cloud?
Completely out of cloud.
Completely out of cloud, yeah. You have only option dump. PG dump you can take. That users and all there, right? We have a PG dump all. In cloud PG dump all, directly it will not work. You can ping me. I'll help with that one actually. So users, you need to take dump users with no password.
Okay.
This option. If directly blindly going with PG dump all -G, it will not work.
Okay.
Some people will do this mistake. It will not work. It will fail. Then they will make noise. A PG dump all not working in AWS. Yeah, it will not work.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, without passwords, right? You can take backup. So later, all the users you reset the password in Linux after restoring.
Okay.
Ram, are you going to cover the monitoring part as well, right? For AWS, for performance insights and CloudWatch metrics?
Complete the monitoring tab, I'll explain.
Okay.
AWS RDS default giving monitoring tab, right? If you want additional metrics, how to enable performance insights, that one also I'll cover.
Okay. The CloudWatch and the performance insights.
Yep. No need CloudWatch actually. Performance insights, one extra option is there. It's giving very good details.
Hi, Praneeth here. So, from my it's a basic question. We are not from Oracle background or SQL background. We are from mainframe DBA. So, do we require any prerequisite?
To learn this, you know, create table, drop table, insert, update. That is enough. This parts, whatever they are discussing, right? That is their specific requirements actually. Already they are working projects, right? For everyone, I'm saying, you no need to. This is just for your knowledge purpose actually. Whatever we are discussing, right? Others questions, that is your knowledge purpose. Our PostgreSQL class is right. You no need to worry. Hey, maybe I don't know migration. I don't know DMS. You no need to worry. I'll cover everything. Okay. They know already this one. You will come to know after 30 days. That's it. Only difference. Right now, it is not mandatory for you to know. But if you are aware, it will be good. At least you will think that, yeah, that day we discussed DMS, SCT, dual write, something like that. Snapshot, PG dump, like that. That will be good.
Okay.
But it's not mandatory. After this session, oh, why unnecessarily I'm learning PostgreSQL? I don't know all these things. Don't think like that.
Yes. Okay.
That's what mostly, yeah. Yuvraj and Rohini, that's what I'm skipping. Other people will get scared. So if you have this kind of high-level questions, right, you can text me in WhatsApp. I'll help you. 5 minutes call, something like that. I'll explain what you have to do. Yeah,
Rambabu, one more question. Are you providing like cloud to on-premises? That means we are moving
just now only
database
Yuvraj
from
asked, right? One question.
which one?
Just now Yuvraj asked that question, right? Cloud to, they are migrating to on-premises.
Okay, okay,
Take the dump and restore.
okay, just okay. Are you providing that training as well?
I will not. That is common, right? As part of our regular backup and restore part, it will come.
Okay, okay, okay.
What I will do, right? I will create RDS, right? I will take the backup. How I will show you how to take the backup from local. That part I will show you, right? By
Okay,
the time already you are aware of restore process. So it will be enough.
okay, okay, okay. Thank you.
And
Rambabu,
Rambabu,
this is Agnivesh. Is PG dump is nothing but taking the only data, or it will come the physical structure also?
25 scenarios I told, right? 25 scenarios. 20 to 25. Data separate, structure separate, data plus structure, compressed format, without compression format. 25 scenarios will come.
Okay.
Everything.
And Ram, in AWS RTS, as we cannot modify PG HPA conf file, so we need to use only security groups to enable.
Correct.
Okay.
Group only. For HBA conf file security group, for PostgreSQL conf file parameter group.
Okay.
I will cover in RDS. Don't worry. I'll show.
Yeah, Ram, one more question. Are we maintaining any wallet like that for security reasons to maintain the passwords and these all things here?
Different things are there in RDS, right? RDS itself, they given AWS Secrets Manager.
Okay.
AWS Secrets Manager. You can keep your credentials there.
Okay. In on-premises, are we maintaining for
Vault
Postgres
is
anything?
there. Vault is there. HashiCorp Vault you can use. CyberArk is there. Different companies will use different mechanisms, right, for storing passwords.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, okay. See you all tomorrow. I will update. Maybe it's same link or different link. Yeah. Tomorrow also mostly will use same link. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you all. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
The link will be shared in where
I think same link. Maybe I will update. I'll update in the WhatsApp. Whether
Oh,
same
So
same.
class is every day, right? Including Saturday and Sunday.
every day. Continue 30 to 35 days, right? Until unless I'm not feeling good.
Okay.
Then only class will be skipped. Otherwise, continue every day.
Okay.
So if we skip one class also, like the recordings will be available.
Yeah, within half an hour you will get the video.
Oh, okay.
Every day within half an hour you will get video.
Okay. To Gmail ID.
Yeah, Gmail.
Okay.